Hello guys, so today's video I thought I'd talk about wrists and how to mobilize them and condition them for obviously all the bodyweight training which everyone's doing right now. So yeah, a friend of mine reached out to me the other day and said that he was having a lot of wrist pain, like I imagine a lot of the UK is having right now, because obviously their form of exercise is now solely dependent on bodyweight exercises, and their wrists and their joints aren't conditioned for it because they haven't done a lot of it before, or they don't do it as frequently enough as well they are doing now. So I just thought I'd show you a couple of exercises which will help you mobilize your wrist joint and help condition it and make it more ready for taking the loads which obviously body weight and hit training demands of that joint. So the first movement we're going to do is going to be my fingers back, full arm extensor stretch. So we're just going to go on our hands and knees with our fingers facing backwards. Now, if that's too painful already, you can just do one arm at a time and bring one hand forward. So I'm just stretching this one here. And all we do from there is we're just going to sit back to our heels, make sure the wrist, the palm stays down. We're just going to stretch open the forearm and the wrist there. And we go for 10 reps. Okay. Now, if you're obviously, it's not that bad, you can do both at the same time. Happy days, move your knees back and sit back as far as you can. Obviously, use some common sense. You don't want to be causing any pain, and sit forward. So I'll just go for 10 of these reps first. So rocking back and rocking forward. I'm going to say that's about 4. So 5. So palms nice and flat. Sit back as far as you can. Stretch those flexors open. Lovely stuff. And that's about 10. So as when you're doing this, guys, you want to make sure that you feel what you're doing and you're not just going through the motions. You want to feel the muscles really open up until you get to that end range. Okay, so 10 reps of them. Once you've done, the next one you're going to go for is you're going to go, I'll go facing this way for you. So we're going to go palms on the floor. Sorry, palms facing up, back of your hands on the floor. From there, you're going to try and straighten your elbows. If you can't, then that's fine. That'll be your exercise. Just try and straighten the elbows and then back to bend. But if you can straighten them and face the pits of your elbows forward, brilliant. You're going to move into backwards and forwards. Okay, and again, if it is too painful, you go one arm at a time. So you're going to sit back and sit forward. You're really trying to open up the wrist flexion. So I'll do it facing this way so you can all see. So palm facing up, I'm going to straighten up my elbows, pits facing forward. I'm going to sit back. See, my range of movement's not that good on this one. Don't do it as much as I should. Give me 10 reps. So a nasty one. Right, one more. It's painful. Again, use common sense, guys. Don't over-open it. You're just going to do more harm than good. All right. Lovely job. Opened up. Okay, next one I learned from Nathan Hellberg, actually, Pareto Zoo. It's a great one, this. You're just going to go fingers facing forward on the right hand and fingers facing forward on the left hand, but slightly in front. And we're going to be stretching out, obviously, the flexors in this one, the extensors in this one, sorry. So we're just going to go weight forward, palm flat, and sit back. And I feel that right up the back of my wrist. And we go for 10 reps. Just bring that body weight forward. So you're loading the wrist joint up under load, mobilizing it. And again, be sensible. Don't go too far. Make sure the palms nice and flat. All right, we've done 10. We'll swap them over. Okay, guys, so if you want to increase the intensity of this and add more load to it, what you can do is bring your knees off the ground, and from there you're just going to go forward and back, and really push the weight into your left hand as you drive forward. Again, this is pretty advanced though, so stick to your knees if you need to. Okay, and the last movement I'll show you guys would be a push-up with straight wrists. So you can do this on a set of dumbbells, you can do this on your fists, or you can do it on your fingertips, which is the hardest version. So I've got any dumbbells with me, so I can't show you that. But on your fists, you can obviously go, easiest way to do it from box position, so hips 90 degrees, drop your chest down and push. Give us 10 reps like so. Or obviously you can go hips flat or on the toes, depending where you're at. And then obviously you've got your finger push-ups as well, which is great for the joint stability of the wrist. I'm just gonna go, I'll start in the box position, elbows tight, and push. Keeping my fingers nice and straight, keeping a load through all my fingertips and my thumb. Or you can drop back, so that weight forward. Position. I'll try and give you one full one, okay? But this just goes to show how advanced it is. On your fingertips, full push-up position. And that's gonna help with that wrist strength and mobility massively. So guys, I would suggest doing those 4 movements once or twice a day. Obviously increase the amount of frequency you're doing it as time goes on, and hopefully that will make your bodyweight training a lot more bearable, and you can get through it without any injuries. Let me just read what Ramona said. Will this help with wrist pain in close grip things like upright rows or 21s? Yeah, massively. Yeah, so if you do those movements, Ramona, that will strengthen, obviously, aid the mobility and all the stabilizing muscles you have in and around the wrist and the forearm and the hand. Any more questions? Hannah Pointer might help my, I assume this is push-ups. Yeah, massively it will. Yeah, guys, so I'll just run through those movements again. So you got your fingers facing back, palms flat, sliders. You got your palms facing up, reverse sliders as well. You got your staggered stance ones where we move forward and back, and then push-ups with straight wrists. That's a good one as well. You're welcome, Ramona. Cool, guys. Push-ups. Guys, any other questions or topics you want me to cover, just pop them in the comments of this video, and I'll do my best to put some content together for you. All right, cheers.